and powered by the Red 5 Network. For more, visit red5.bio.link.
Woo! Good morning, everybody! How are you? I missed you yesterday. Yesterday was a slog. It was a slog. I had the longest day ever up in the city, up in St. Louis. I do love it, though. I like to go visit my hometown occasionally, but now that I'm stuck in Washington University Hospital all freaking day. But hey, I'm back. How are you? And we've got to talk about Fantastic Four First Steps debuting on Disney Plus to the lowest numbers of any recent MCU film. Which is crazy to think because it's definitely not the worst recent MCU film. Am I right? Crazy! But of course, at first, no, that's not how you say that, Danielle. Oh my God, words are hard. But of course, first, we got our announcements, we got our good mornings, and we got a couple of headlines to get through. We got to be done in exactly an hour today because today is the inaugural episode of a brand new show with Paulie from the Latino Slant. He and I, it's called Mid Roast. I'm telling you, halfway through the week, it's already been giving it to us horribly. It's time to give it back. We're going to roast the week. It's going to be a good time. So as soon as we're done here, make sure you follow me on over to the Latino Slant. I'll have to pull up that link and give it to you guys. I meant to do that. Dag nabbit. Hopefully he shows up in the chat and does it for me. Because you know how I am. I'm a flipperty gibbet. That's what I am. But I'm excited about it. We've been talking about this for a while. We're pretty stoked. And if you've seen the thumbnail, please tell me you see what I see. I swear to God, he looks just like Tommy Chong in the thumbnail. It's so funny. It's so funny. Okay, guys, let's dive in. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new. Ring that notification bell so you get notified whenever I'm back with even more of this nerdy goodness. Consider joining the channel as a member. We got perks, y'all. We got perks. We got members only content. We've got members only emojis, gifts. We've got early access for members. You got your members only community. And every Thursday, which is tomorrow, we have the Throwback Thursday Theater watch parties over on, you guessed it, the members only Discord. So sign up now. Let's get it going. Also, I'm going to be on Film Junkie on Friday too. So you're getting like a triple dose of Dani this week, like extra Dani. You're welcome if that's something you desire. That was a really awkward way to say that. Anywho, let's get on it. Let's say good morning to everyone. Let's say good morning. Remember, members and super chats get their good mornings first because that's only fair. That's only fair, y'all. Ooh, you guys are already hopping. Good morning, Lieutenant Deranged Lunatic, member of the channel for like since the beginning. Good morning, sir. That is our only member in the chat right now. Is it? Yes, for now. The members always kind of trickle in, so it's fine. Back to the top. Good morning, Lord Toffee. Toffee. I love Egyptian lore. That's super cool. Anyway. Good morning, Kojo Asante. Good morning. Woo, you got a lot to say today. Good morning, Monique. Good morning, and thank you. Thank you so much. So I use this Hask orange leave-in conditioner spray and the Hask argan oil, and then the heatless hair curler, and that should all be in my Amazon store. I know you asked me before, so thank you very much, but that's all I use. That's all I use. Just make sure you comb it through while it's damp. Comb it through. Do not use a brush. Your hair's too fragile. When your hair is wet, it'll break it apart. If you're going to brush it, use a wet brush. Okay? Sorry, the hairstylist in me came out. Sorry, guys. Hey, good morning, Fletcher. Good morning, hermano. I just love you, by the way. I don't know if Polly told you, but I love you. Good morning, Omari! Speaking of Fantastic Four, when's the Ben Grimm video coming? Oh, on the list now. On the list. On the list. Good morning, Penny! Good morning. All right, guys. Yes. You know, I am really surprised that Fantastic Four didn't do as well on Disney Plus. It's not bad. I like Fantastic Four First Steps better than Superman. I did. I've watched it so more times than I've watched Superman. DL says, well, I could swear I see the St. Louis Arch in the thumbnail. Same thing. That's why I picked that picture. I'm like, I swear that's the arch. So I used it. I swear. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how those numbers are just not performing on Disney Plus for Fantastic Four First Steps. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. We're going to start off with a couple of headlines first. Remember, we still have the giveaway going, guys. We are so close. We are under 300 hours now. So just over 200 hours away from 3 lucky winners, each winning a game from Cards Against Humanity. That's one winner will win Contact. One will win Party Mouth. Another winner will win Heads Up. And a fourth winner will win a custom designed comics and hoodie. So keep the playlists going. Do not forget to leave comments. Make sure that your notifications are set to all. So keep that going. Share those playlists. Is that a bruise or something? Mysterious bruises. Anyway, we are so close. My dream is that we reach that goal before the end of the year. So keep going, guys. Keep going. Y'all the real heroes. Y'all the real heroes. All right, let's dive into some stuff. Let's see what we got. All right. Good morning, Lieutenant Nerdling and contributing editor Kino. Good morning. Okay, so first up, I find this hilarious and dumb. Hilarious and dumb. A day after Paramount launched its hostile takeover to acquire Warner Brothers Discovery, Paramount Pictures' official X account was hijacked, whatever, with someone changing the bio to read, proud arm of the fascist regime. Here's the screenshot. Proud arm of the fascist regime. How? I swear to God, these kids today don't understand what that word means. God dang it. I forgot. I got a new clip and I forgot to upload it. Oh, that gives me an idea for a set. We need a Diego Montoya. You keep using that word. I don't think you know what it means. I don't think it means what you think it means. I swear, this generation of kids today, kids these days, they don't understand what fascist really means. And I don't think they know what communism means at all, because this is actual capitalism that's happening here. This is capitalism. So here's the deal. Netflix offered basically, I'm rounding up here because it was like $82.7 billion. So about $83 billion to purchase Warner Brothers Discovery, right? Right. Paramount offered $108 billion. That's over 20 billion more than what Netflix offered. Now, David Zaslav, who's the CEO, he can accept whichever bid he wants. However, if he undercuts the shareholders, the board of directors, I'm sure they're going to have a little something to say about that. If there was a way they could have made over $20 billion more, that's several movies, okay? that's the budget of a lot of movies and TV shows, or at least a couple, with the way things go these days. The board is going to have something to say about that. Don't you think? Hmm. Hmm. So what's happening now is Paramount, David Ellison, Larry Ellison, they're taking it directly to the board of directors, to the shareholders, and saying, look, guys, I offered you over 20 billion more than what Netflix offered. Don't you want that extra 20 billion more? Huh? And then they're going to go to David Ellison and say, we vote you out. Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye. TTFN. Fuck off. Like, we want this extra $20 billion. So that's what's happening now. That's capitalism. That's what capitalism is. And so for someone to hack the Paramount Twitter account and say, proud arm of the fascist regime, that just shows the level of stupidity that they have, because that's not fascism. Do you know what fascism actually is? Let me tell you a story about what fascism really is. Because it ain't this. Fascism is not being able, like, say you post an opinion on Twitter. I don't like the sale of Netflix. Saying that I don't like the sale of Netflix. Just a regular average Joe saying, I don't want Netflix to buy Warner Brothers Discovery. And then someone coming up to your house and arresting you over it. That's fascism. That fascism would be the government telling Warner Brothers Discovery that they can't show that on television because it makes the government look bad. That's fascism. That happens in North Korea, and it's now happening in Great Britain. But that is fascism. Okay? This person who hacked this is a fucking moron. This is a moron. Well, no. See, with the FCC, and sometimes they are wrong because they're human, and a lot of humans are dumb and make mistakes. But the FCC is a regulatory commission that regulates publicly funded stuff. My brain just kind of went. Anytime a television program, I sounded like my grandma for a second, television program or a studio channel, what have you, like PBS, runs on public money from taxpayers. They do have, and even TV shows, you have to, any business also everywhere has to have a business license. So you get a broadcast license from the FCC. And in order to have licenses, you have to adhere to certain rules. You can't tell bold-faced lies is kind of the main one. And like with the Jimmy Kimmel situation with the Charlie Kirk assassination, you can't incite panic. You can't lie about an ongoing investigation, about a catastrophe, etc., etc., etc. So anywho, the FCC is around to kind of make sure that, hey, you're out here inciting panic among billions of people. That's kind of a no-no. We need you to not do that, and they'll shut you down. And there's other rules as well, and that's like really a lot of them. I don't want to get into because we got several things we have to get into today. However, fascism is you can't think for yourself. The FCC isn't saying you have to think their way. The FCC is supposed to be there to stop people from telling you you can't think for yourself and to make sure that everyone gets their equal time and so on and so forth. So, good morning, Lavares. And who called you a moron? I did not call you a moron. No, no, no. No one calling morons here. Welcome. I hope you subscribe and like the video. Hope you like the content. So anywho, whoever, unless you are you the one who hacked Paramount? Then yeah, you're dumb. But whoever hacked this and did this, they obviously do not understand the difference between fascism and capitalism. And fascism isn't really an economic, I don't think it's an economic thing. I think it's just like dictator type stuff. So no sound is Pitt. Anyone else? Hey, good morning, Left Eye. Can anyone else hear me? Okay, so Penny is having trouble with sound. Good morning, Left Eye. Good morning. Okay, good. Good. All right, guys. If you have any questions, comments, emotional outbursts about fascism and capitalism not being the same thing, and the paramount issue being capitalism and not fascism, and how they're not even in the same categories, leave it in the chat below. We're going to move on to another topic. Check in on you after I take a drink. I really hope you guys can't hear me gulping. That would be embarrassing. I've already finished my coffee this morning and I'm on to water. So, and I'm so pleased that Monique likes my hair. It's made my day. Oh, I hit my mic cord. I hope it didn't cause a problem. It's made my day. That and someone, I got to show this. Because this is also made my day. And I did say that all would know. Comics in Christ said that I am his 5th top watched channel for the year. This has never happened to me before. I'm so excited. I'm so absolutely excited. This has absolutely made my day. So thank you so much for watching Comics in Christ. Jesus is GOAT, as he is known here on YouTube. You're the absolute best. This is super cool. So thanks, guys. Kino says, I hope Paramount bid is accepted. That is all. Man, the whole situation just gives me the ick. As I think an artist in my soul, it just gives me an ick. Not just an artist as in my soul. And I never go there with you guys, but I'm just gonna say it. I'm a libertarian. I'm probably an anarchist at this point, the way things go. But the way I see it, we don't need more giant corporations. We need fewer. We don't need more government. We don't need bigger government. We need smaller. That's not how this country was foreseen when it was founded. And the entertainment industry is an art industry. It is an artistic, creative industry. And I do feel that it is part of the soul of this country. Hollywood is a very American thing. We basically invented the film industry, the film lifestyle, if you will, the whole movie thing. Movies being larger than life, and I mean, they really thought that it was just going to be a passing fad, and look at us now. Look at us now. But our art forms is really how people all over the world know us and get to know us. And it's how we get to know other people all over the world. You know what I'm saying? And it really feels like a battle for our soul. I don't want either one of them to win. I don't want Netflix or Paramount to win. I I really want it to just be broken up into smaller companies and let the little guy win. Good morning, Loki. Good morning, Ensign Loki, member of the channel. He and I really see eye to eye on this. Warner Brothers should be allowed to fail for sure. It's just not how the business world works now, and that's true. But what Joseph Kahn said last week, I 1,000% agree with. Once this happens, once any other major studio buys Warner Brothers Discovery, once that happens, the gate is closed. That gate is closed. The road is closed. Everything is closed. There will be no more independent films eventually. It'll be a slow death. It already is a slow death, but the the writing is on the wall with this, and it really hurts my heart. Art is something that you have to do. It's something that burns inside of you that you have to get out. It itches in your brain. You've got to put it on paper. You've got to type it on a keyboard. You got to sculpt it. You got to paint it. It burns inside of you. It just itches claws to get out. I've just had a thought. It's going to be YouTube. More people more people are watching YouTube than they're watching any other TV, right? They're watching YouTube more than any other TV network, TV channel, what have you, so on and so forth. And then you have people like me and like Polly and Fletcher and Roe and the guys over at Film Threat, all of these other people, right? That now have their own studios at home. They have their own equipment and they're able to put their own content out there free of charge. We do have the issue now with YouTube's AI moderation causing a lot of problems, but there's other than short of the AI moderation, what's to stop us from being the next wave of creatives that bring real creative content back, real creative film and series again? Good morning, Joel. Joel Familia says that's what in 2008 Time Magazine voted YouTube Person of the Year. YouTube has always been potentially looked at as the future. It's more so now than ever. That's what's happening. This is the turn that's happening. This is what's happening. We are making this change with this this giant and remember when, and I might have my spoofs confused in my head, but I feel like in the post pandemic special South Park did, when they went into the future and all the corporations had merged into that kind of monster, or was that Cartman? See, I think I have it mixed in my head. But that's kind of how I see it. It's merging into this giant monster, and their gates are closed. No new creatives are coming in. The only outlet that will allow creatives to put their film, their writing, their work out there for people to actually consume, to see, to hear, to experience is YouTube now. How insane is that? I would have listen, if you would have told my generation this when the internet became a thing in households in the 90s, that eventually Hollywood is going to become a dinosaur and YouTube is going to become the creative driving force, I would have laughed at you. Would have absolutely laughed at you. Monique says the algorithm gets it right. I came to your channel from Film Junkie because good people know good people. I love those guys. I really do. Those are my peoples. Good morning, Maverick. I will be talking about this on the Latino slant. Sorry, I'm choking on my spit. It's fine. I'm okay. I'm going to live. We'll be talking about this on the mid roast after the show. All right, let's move on. That was a really great topic to start with. Good job, me. All right, guys. So, Russell Crowe, not a fan of Gladiator 2. He is one of us. He's feeling the pain of this new new Hollywood aesthetic. This new operating thing. And he's not liking it. I don't blame him. I've said it since I watched Gladiator 2. It was okay. I forget that it happened all the time. It was a visually nice film. It had Pedro Pascal like everyone else does. It checked the boxes. However, was it really necessary? Did we really need a Gladiator 2? I don't think so. I don't think so. Wasn't necessary. I love Russell Crowe also. And you know what? I love him older and fatter too. I don't know what it is. I am so stoked for Highlander also. I am a Highlander girl. Here we are, born to be kings. Okay, I gotta stop. Moving on. Don't forget, super chat and super thanks. We'll get super appreciated with a clip. All right, so here is Russell Crowe talking about what he disliked about Gladiator 2. Good morning, Andy Anderson.
I think the recent sequel that, we don't have to name out loud is a really unfortunate example of even the people in that engine room not actually understanding what made the first one special. It wasn't the pomp, it wasn't the circumstance, it wasn't the action, it was the moral core. And the thing is, that was a daily fight on that set. It was a daily fight to keep that moral core of the character. The amount of times they suggested sex scenes and stuff like that for Maximus is like, you're taking away his power. But what are you talking about? So you're saying at the same time he had this relationship with his wife, he was fucking this other girl? What are you talking about? It's crazy. I think the recent
I could not love him more. I could not love him more. He is right on the mark. So many films these days, they're chasing they're we keep getting reboot after reboot and sequel and remake and revival, and they want to recapture. They want to recapture that magic that made them so much money 20, 30, 40 years ago. But they forget what that magic was. All they're doing is they're copying and pasting these certain things. But like Russell said, they're losing the moral core. They're losing the emotion. They're losing the heart, the soul of it. Everything we're getting now. Oh, God. You guys know I hate buzzwords. I've never really come out and just been like, I hate buzzwords, but I can hate buzzwords because yes, they're buzzwords for a reason. They work, but then like a handful of idiots who can't think for themselves parrot this one guy or this one chick and they just use it to death, and it's like, ugh. But I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. This is the first time I've ever said this word, but I'm gonna say it. They're just copy and pasting slop without heart, without emotion, without really thinking for themselves. It's lazy. It's lazy. It's so lazy, and it hurts so much because we really had something back then. My kid, my youngest child, doesn't listen to like any new music. She doesn't really watch any new movies, TV shows, hardly at all. Like maybe 2 or 3. But I see it, Lieutenant Kino, I see it as like American cheese, like in the plastic wrapper. It's not really cheese. It's about a molecule off from plastic. It's not really that suitable for human consumption. That's how I see it. Processed American cheese on a factory conveyor belt, quick, dirty, easy, you know, not really food. Cheap and easy to make. Good morning, Samar. Shout outs to Russell Crowe and you. Really looking forward to finding out. Fantastic Four did poor numbers. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. I'm sorry. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm going to wrap this up real quick. But it's processed American cheese. I want smoked Gouda. I want smoked Gouda. I want Gruyere. I love a Gruyere. That's what I want. I don't eat American cheese. I don't buy it. I don't buy Velveeta. No. No. I want real food. I want real food. I don't want boxed macaroni and cheese. I want that nice baked macaroni and cheese casserole with like the cornflake crust on top, salty, a little paprika for that smoky flavor. That's what I want. And Russell Crowe has nailed it. And if you're as old as I am or older and you've been aware of Russell Crowe's Hollywood career, then you know he has absolutely been a problem for Hollywood the whole time. There have been so many smear campaigns about him. He's difficult to work with. He has a temper. He throws things. Well, yeah. He doesn't like the shit you're trying to just shove down our throats. He fights for his art. He's passionate. And so when they try to force feed bullshit, he fights back. And, Hollywood, the Hollywood machine tries to get ahead of it. And they do this to him. They've done it to Christian Bale. You're in my eye line. Look at the fuck out of his eye line. You know better than that. It takes him out. Do you know how much work that takes to get into that headspace to pull that off? It's freaking hard. It's dying. It's dying. It's dying. It's dying. It's dying. And the only place people can really go to show people their work now without a gatekeeper, really, YouTube, Patreon, and OnlyFans. How weird is that? Honestly, let it die. I'm really tired of the celebrity obsession shit. It's creepy and weird. That's a mental illness to me. Like, if you are absolutely obsessed with the daily activities and the sex life of someone you do not know, that is an illness. That is an illness. You know what I'm obsessed with? You know what people I'm obsessed with? Like, what are they doing right now? My kids. My fake husband. I say fake because we've been together 8 years. That's who I'm obsessed with. I'm absolutely obsessed with that man. Okay? It's unhealthy. I don't sit and daydream about Russell Crowe, even though this is a hot old man. Okay? I don't look up who he's dating and look up pictures of him going to the bathroom and shit like some people do. That's super weird. I think it's weird. Let that shit die. Let it die. Let the paparazzi culture just done. Done. All right, guys. If you have any questions, comments, emotional outbursts about Russell Crowe saying to the Gladiator sequel, no, Paul Mescal looked like really hot in that. He did. All right. Got a few minutes left. I'm going to look up Polly real quick and try to get that link for you guys because we're going to be going live here soon. There it is. Tell me he doesn't look like Tommy Chong there. He absolutely looks like Tommy Chong. Come on. All right, here is the link for the show as soon as we're done. Ah, there he is. Good morning. Buenos dias, Polly. Ensign Polly, member of the channel. Tell me that. Look at that. He looks like Tommy Chong. He totally does. How do I pin this? Can I pin this from here? I don't know how to do that. Anyway, there it is. All right, guys. Let's get into our final topic so you guys can meet us over for our midweek roast, our mid roast, if you will. We're going to give the week hell. Yeah. So am I. We're really excited about this. Okay. Here we go. The Fantastic Four First Steps has the lowest debut on Disney Plus of the recent MCU films with only 4.9 million views. It fell short of Black Widow, The Marvels, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and Captain America Brave New World, among others. Lord. Okay. This is from the TV Fandom Lounge. Marvel's The Fantastic Four First Steps has logged the weakest 5-day debut of any Marvel theatrical title released on Disney Plus, pulling in just 4.9 million views, a shocking figure that puts it at the bottom of the opening weekend viewership for MCU titles at Disney Plus. The number lands 23% below the year's first Marvel release, Captain America Brave New World, 6.4 million. 10% below Thunderbolts, 5.5 million, signaling a continuation of audience erosion at a time when Marvel and Disney have wanted the opposite. The film, even viewership, there's a double space there. It looks like they edited something that they forgot to fix. Viewership that then the critical and the film. I'm going to try and fix this sentence for them in my head. Film has even lower viewership than the critical and commercial failure that was The Marvels. A lot of that film didn't make sense to me. That whole musical sequence did not fit at all. Like, you could tell a lot had been cut out of The Marvels. There were a lot of holes. For a franchise once hyped as the beginning of a new era, its middling box office performance and even worse streaming figures underscore a concerning lack of urgency from viewers, even with the curiosity that typically surrounds a reboot of one of Marvel's most iconic teams. According to Nielsen, the Fantastic Four First Steps pulled in 556 million viewing minutes, equivalent of 4.9 million views, placing third overall in the top 10 movies chart behind Netflix's Frankenstein and their animated blockbuster K-pop Demon Hunters. While First Steps did enough to rank on both Nielsen's original and movie charts, the debut pales in comparison to other Phase 5 Marvel titles. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 led its debut week with 1.6 billion minutes viewed. Deadpool and Wolverine landed 1.3 billion minutes in its first week, topping the charts in November 2024. Captain America Brave New World opened at 759 million minutes, also taking the number one spot. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania charted at the second spot with 766 million minutes. The Marvels reached 558 million minutes, but still topped Nielsen's movie chart week for the rest of its release. MCU Disney Plus first 5-day streaming numbers. You don't want to see all that. Like Black Panther Wakanda Forever was 14.1 million. Guardians, you already heard Guardians. Yeah, even Eternals is their fourth biggest one, and that was 9.2 million views. The very bottom is the Fantastic Four First Steps at 4.9 million. Despite glowing reviews at the box office, this could just about get over its break-even point of 500 million and could only make 520 million globally. Wow, they need a better editor. There's a lot of words missing. Maybe they had AI write this. I don't know. But I know I have typos but there's like words missing here. While it is the highest grossing MCU film of the year, it is also the first time since 2011 an MCU film failed to make the top 10 at the global box office. Sure, the fans always appreciate a good film, and both Thunderbolts and the Fantastic Four First Steps have seen a positive reception by the fans and critics alike. But it just does not seem like the general audience cared much for either of these films. Fantastic Four's second weekend drop is hard evidence of this damning fact. It's also not a secret that Disney and Marvel Studios are not even in the business of breaking even. They want their films to make them a good amount of profit, and this is the first time they have been in this sort of hot water. Lord, baby Jesus. So, what I'm seeing is it's not necessarily superhero fatigue. It's Marvel and Disney have completely broken trust with the audience, and they're not getting it back. They are really going to have to do some gymnastics to get that back. Spider-Man and Doomsday are really going to have to knock it out of the park to get that general audience back. Fantastic Four First Steps was good. I liked it. It was a good movie. It was a good movie. It was way better than 2015. Let's face it. It was the only reason why we honestly really like the old Fantastic Four movies from 2005 is nostalgia now. And Julian McMahon, okay? They weren't like, oh, wow, it's cinema. This is better than that. It was better than Superman, in my opinion. And that is subjective. It's fine. But people are just basically sick of Disney's shit. They're sick of it. And they're not willing to give them a chance at this point. So, what do you guys think? Let's check in with the chat. I'm going to do some scrolling here and see where we're at. Lieutenant Kino, member of the channel, says, I find myself watching the cartoon in the 05 Fantastic Four with my kids more than this film. Okay. Monique, I saw 0 superhero movies this summer, but I am apparently a dad cinema consumer these days. Are you a dad? Am I assuming incorrectly? I am so sorry. Consumer these days. F1 Warfare Accountant 2. I have not seen Warfare. F1 was good. Accountant 2 was okay. The Marvels came off as a made-for-TV movie. How bad was it? Good morning, Quick Manchester United Loser Club. Don't get it. Ensign Loki member channel, it's the casting. I've been saying it. People don't want Pedro or female Silver Surfer, blah, blah. She was in the comic. Yeah, I don't think she's going to be the main Silver Surfer for the main MCU. She was good, though. And yeah, I do think people are sick of Pedro. Ah, the Supergirl poster just dropped. Let's see. Let's see. Let's look it up. Oh, goody. Thanks, Twitter. Appreciate you. Oh, good times. Good times. Oh, good. Server error on Reddit. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Is this it? Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. Let me remove this. And bam! That's pretty good. But she got a freaking Walkman. Is she the Star-Lord? Is she the Star-Lord of the DCU? What? Whatever. Anyway, the rest of it looks like Woman of Tomorrow. And that looks pretty good. Truth, justice, whatever. I highly recommend that you read Woman of Tomorrow before watching this film. Or if you don't want to read it, check out my breakdown. Pretty please. Check that out. Good morning, Truth. How's it going, pal? I haven't seen you in a while. Ensign Loki, super hot take. Spider-Man 4 will make more money than Doomsday. Ooh. Jot that down, guys. Okay, so I get it. I get what you're saying with the dad movies. Okay. I totally get it. I understand because I don't like chick flicks at all. And my kids have funny story. My son Kessler, who is now, oh my God, how old is he? 23. When he was a little boy, he used to say, my mom's too cool to be a girl. She likes dude stuff. See, it's funny because she doesn't care. Everybody laugh. Omari says, better than the teaser poster of her with a slushy since it was too similar to Shazam. That's I can agree with you there. I'm trying to get the what's going on here with the Walkman. Okay. But it's a good poster. I like the poster. It does feel very Woman of Tomorrow. Read the book. Highly recommend you read the book. Or check out my breakdown on Supergirl. Either one is a great choice. Truth, Anima Lobo. We're waiting on it. Now, the countdown in Times Square today, was that for the poster or are they still doing the trailer today early? Are we getting that tomorrow? I think we're getting Doomsday and Supergirl on the same day. And remember, Doomsday is going to have like multiple different teasers showing at different showings of Avatar Fire and Ash to try and entice people to go see Avatar Fire and Ash multiple times. That's not going to work. I don't think that's going to work how they want it to work. People are just going to pirate it. Just going to pirate it. That's all that's going to happen. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about Lobo. I've been given the go ahead by Kino to breeze past Guy Gardner. Because technically I have covered Guy Gardner on the channel. I do have a full on Green Lantern breakdown, and I do go into depth on Guy Gardner. But I'm covering Lobo next. That's my next breakdown. Buenos dias, Fernando. That's okay. We're wrapping up here soon though, because I got another show over at the Latino Slant, your mid roast. The countdown is still going. A teaser for the teaser. Oh God, that's killing me. A teaser for the trailer for the movie. It's I want to know who he hired for marketing over at DC Studios. Like, bro, who did you hire for marketing? Let's talk about it. Lieutenant Deranged Lunatic. I'm not going to see any of them, to be honest. It's too much of a hassle to get to the theater, and it's too expensive. Exactly. And I saw someone say it's ticket prices, that we need to make ticket prices lower. It's not the ticket prices, bro. It's the snacks. It's the snacks. The snacks are insanely expensive at the theater. It costs like $100 for two people to go to the theater. Joel Familia, the marketing is whack. Hey, Lieutenant Stackhouse, what's up, bro? In fairness, Superman's teaser was over 2 minutes. Okay. True story. Supergirl is going to be a much better movie than Superman. I think it will be. And I saw something on Twitter saying how this is the first film where DC is like truly adapting a book. They're like, truly adapting the book. I'm like, oh, are they? So Lobo was in Woman of Tomorrow. Okay. Gotta go to work on a coffee table and have Polly on your stream. Got it, buddy. See you over there. What else we got here before we start wrapping things up? Monique, it's the fact that it costs so much, and so do groceries, rent, and bills. Facts. Facts. Speaking of bills, I got to pay some bills. Time to pass the collection plate, guys, because this is, in fact, my full-time gig. And I'm not fully monetized yet, which is why I'm always pushing the giveaway. Like, we're just over 200 hours away. Just over 200 hours away from this channel finally, after all of these years and almost 15,000 subscribers, me getting fully monetized and getting actual ad revenue. God, please let me finally get there. Cause I'm spending, like, I was talking to a doctor yesterday. She's like, what do you do? I'm like, well, now I'm a YouTuber. She's like, is that a lot of work? I've heard it's a lot of work. And Dave's like, she's working right now. He like sees me like on Twitter. Like, it's from the moment I wake up until I go to bed. If I'm not writing something, researching something, editing something, scheduling something, building a thumbnail or graphic designing, recording something, or trying to keep a presence up with the broken Twitter app, my God, or trying to keep the YouTube community going. If I'm not doing that, it's something else. Like, it's constant, but I'm not really getting paid like a regular paycheck yet. Right now, the only way I get paid is through super chats and memberships, which is great. And it's so helpful. You guys have no idea. But the best way to help me keep this going is by hitting the like button, subscribing if you are new, ringing the notification bell and making sure it's set to all notifications, sharing, leaving a comment. It's free. And it takes like a half a second to do it. And it helps me out more than you can realize. It lets our algorithm overlords know that you enjoy this content and you want to see more of it. And you think more people should see more of it too. So that is the easiest, freest, and best way to help keep me going. Thank you. Thank you. Arms for the poor, he says. Arms for the poor. Member for 3 months. Alms for the poor. I need an alms for the poor thing. We should do that. We should have a clip that says alms for the poor. Let's do.
What didn't you like about it?
It insists upon itself, Lois.
What?
It insists upon itself.
What does that even mean?
It takes forever getting in. You know, you spend like 6.5 hours, and then, you know, I can't even get through. I can't even finish a movie. I've never even seen the ending.
You've never seen the ending?
Love it. I'll have new clips tomorrow, I promise. I had a really long doctor's visit yesterday. It was super annoying. Like, seriously. Thank you so much. Alms for the poor. But anywho, the sharing, the leaving comments, all that stuff really helps out a lot. Keep the playlists going, the super chats, super thanks, super stickers, the memberships. You have no idea. So helpful. So, but if you're not interested in any of that, there are other ways to help out. And I know it's a difficult time for everyone. Trust me. Trust me. I know. I am so poor. I make my own bread, but I have, reasons also why I do that. But anywho, this QR code right here in my left corner. Yeah. Over here in the left corner, we have buymeacoffee.com/comicsandmua, and you can chip in as little or as much as you can to help literally keep the lights and internet on here. There's also Cash App, $, DanielleSoncasie. All of these are in the description below. There's also the original Nerdling Army over at the Patreon, patreon.com/comicsand. Like the channel memberships, you get early access to content, you get exclusive content, you get members only chat rooms, and on the Patreon, only at the Patreon, you get exclusive merch that you can't get anywhere else, custom made just for you nerds with your own rank insignia emblazoned upon it. It's super cool. Someone is getting Nerdling Army merch this month. I'm not sure who it is, but one of you is getting it, and I would love to see it when you get it. So anyway, there's that. If you would like to join the original Nerdling Army, go check out patreon.com/comicsand. There's also the Comics and merch store over at comicsandcosmetics.etsy.com. Hundreds of designs on hundreds of products, all made by yours truly. It is Christmas, Hanukkah, all of it. It's the season to buy things for other people and maybe yourself. I like to get a little something for myself too, because I'm a mom. Okay. We all know not many people do much for mom on Christmas. My daughter was like, "You do all of this for Christmas? Like, do you really think that the stockings stuff themselves? That the cookies just magically appear, kid?" No. And she's like, "This sucks. I don't think I want to be a mom." Like, it's a thankless job, but it's totally worth it. Anyway. Maybe you want to buy something for yourself for Christmas. What a better way to take care of all of your holiday shopping while helping your favorite YouTube channel stay on the internet airwaves. Comicsandcosmetics.etsy.com is the spot for you for all your nerdy holiday shopping. So check that out today, comicsandcosmetics.etsy.com. I'm also an affiliate for several, or like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 3 or 4 different companies. That is in the description below. I do have an Amazon store. So before you go shopping on Amazon, please use my link. Go to amazon.com/shop/comics and ... Use my link in the description below and check out all of my recommendations and see if what you're looking for is in one of my lists. If it is not, please let me know. I'll make a list just for you. And you can help support the channel while getting your shopping done at the same time. This channel is powered by the Red 5 Network. We are a collective of exclusively nerdy podcasters and content creators here to educate and entertain you. So if you like this podcast, chances are you're going to love more of what the Red 5 Network has to offer you. So go to red5.bio.link today to discover more of your Red 5 family of podcasts. Check in with our chat. Homemade bread. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I do love homemade bread. And I got really mad because Dave and Amelia came home. Store-bought loaves of bread, and it just broke my heart. I was like, "What are you doing? No, please stop that. That it doesn't squish anymore. It doesn't squish. It doesn't pop back." Okay. Good morning, Backyard TARDIS. I'm done for the day. It's okay. It's okay. It happens. All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta jump over to Latino Slant for your mid-roast. Be there or be square, nerds. The week's been giving it to us. It's time to give back. And we're only halfway through. But until then, I'll see you nerds tomorrow. See you tomorrow. And keep your eyes peeled. Because
Disney and Kathleen Kennedy are gonna get you!